Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pop Neighborhood. And today's video is a little different than usual. Usually I'm opening stuff and mail or doing Funko roulette, different stuff. But today we're going to go back to the year 2015. We're going to take a look at some of these pop figures that used to be sitting on the shelves in Walmart, Target, every store. You could get them pretty much anywhere. They were just standard issue Funko Pops. And we're going to see what their prices are today, 5 years later, now that they're vaulted. So I decided to make a list up. I picked about 10 different sets, and we're going to see what the top 5 are from 2015 now. The simple ones that you walked by, you've probably seen a million of them everywhere, saw them on clearance, and now you see them in the pop price guide and want to kick yourself in the butt like, oh my god, I could have got these for $10, or, $8 or $5 when they were on clearance. But I thought, they're not going to be worth anything. And for some reason, some of these have jumped in price. And we will get into the contenders here. The 10 contenders, and then we'll pick, well, we're not going to pick. I did a little bit of research here. And the top 5. Some of these are really close. They didn't make it. There's some in here that you think they would have been up in the top 5, but they didn't. So it really surprised me, the ones that were the top 5. So the list is Vikings, the Munsters, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Toy Story 20th Anniversary, Breakfast Club, Matrix, Big Trouble in Little China, which was a freaking awesome movie, X-Files, Fifth Element, and Friends. So those are the 10 contenders. And there were so many other sets from 2015. I didn't even realize they had did some of the sets until I did this research and found all of it. I was like, man, this is freaking awesome. But only 5 can make the top 5 here. Sorry to say. And so people are going to be surprised of some that didn't make it in it. So we'll start at number 5. Coming in at number 5 was the Munsters. It really surprised me because I didn't think they'd be that expensive or that people would be that interested in them, because the Munsters are before even my time. But the Munsters came in. Now, this is a thing I'll tell you too. A couple of the sets had 6 in them, but the other ones only had 4. So I broke it down, the top 4 of that 6 set, to go against the other ones. I just did it like that. So I know some people are like, oh, hold on, there were 6 in that. They should have destroyed the other ones. We're only doing the top 4 because most of them only had 4 in their sets. So number 5 is the Munsters. It was Eddie at $28. Then Grandpa at $29. Then you had Herman, $41. And then Lily. She's the one who kind of pushed him over the edge. She's coming in at $95. So the grand total for the Munsters was $193. And these were probably ones you could have got anywhere because they were all standard. And you probably think, oh my God, I've seen these, especially the Lily. If you've seen that one like a million times just sitting around, you're probably like, oh my God, it's $95 now. That would have been awesome. So that came in number 5. Number 4 was the Matrix, which I thought the Matrix one's really cool. I wish I would have been looking around 5 years ago. Instead, I was just collecting only what I really liked. If I would have known Matrix was out, or I'd probably seen it, just probably didn't think about it. But the Matrix came in at Agent Smith was $28. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Agent Smith was $38. Morpheus was $40. Trinity was $41. And the one that pushed them over the edge, just a little bit of head of the Munsters by $6, was Neo at $80. And the grand total for the Matrix came out to $199. So I'm telling you, these are just, it just drives me crazy because these are probably, I see pops right now that are out. The Office, the SpongeBob, they're like everywhere. You think, there's too many on the market. They're not going to be worth anything. And they turn out to be worth something. And you're kind of like, what the frick? I don't understand. If anybody has an exact science of how to buy or how to collect ones that you think are going to be worth money, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. And I know some people are like, just buy them all. Well, that would be awesome if I had unlimited money at my disposal. Because if I did, I probably would buy them all because all the things interest me. But, all right, we're going to move on to the next one. It's number 3. Number 3 is Vikings. Now, my handwriting's a little crappy, so if I get these names wrong, don't kill me. But the first one for Vikings was Rolo at $44. And then the second one is Lagaeth. It's the female one at $48. Sorry, my handwriting's crappy. I should have wrote a little bit better. Ragnar is at $55. And the Floki is $85, which brings the total to $232. That is crazy for 4 pops that were just standard issue. They weren't special, they weren't Chase, they weren't, Comic-Con or anything. So it's like, that is just crazy. That one surprised me. I know Vikings is really popular. I watched the first couple seasons and I got away from it. I think I got to get back into it because I know a lot of my friends are telling, dude, you're missing Vikings. And I'm like, Christ, I'm watching. I don't have enough time in the day to watch all these programs. I mean, I just finished, watching Cobra Kai, which is freaking awesome. And The Boys is coming on. It's just crazy. There's just way too many different networks or apps and stuff to streaming services for me to watch too many shows. But, all right. The grand 2 left. Number 2 is, which surprised me a lot, The Fifth Element. I was really surprised that beat out Vikings and Matrix and that. But The Fifth Element, if you haven't seen the movie, it's become a cult classic. When it first came out, I was kind of like, it was okay movie. It wasn't the greatest. But then as the years go on, you're like, this is actually a pretty good movie. But The Fifth Element came in. The first one was Zorg at $41. Then it was, let me see. Sorry, Lilu at $75. This one was, what pushed him over was Diva at $100. And then the Ruby Road at another $100. And that was Chris Rock when he was at the top of his game doing rush hours and everything. So, yeah, it was quite a few years back. But the grand total for those came out to $316. I was like, that totally destroyed the Vikings and Matrix and all that. Which I thought those ones would be way more popular or worth more than the Fifth Element. And sometimes I wonder, I know I say you can get them anywhere, but I wonder sometimes, because the Fifth Element may have not been as big as, or as popular as Vikings and Matrix 5 years ago. I wonder if there was a lower run on them. Like, they were everywhere, but not as many as maybe the Matrix or the Vikings. I don't know. But that really surprised me, the $316. I was really surprised. So, okay, the number 1 out of the 10 contenders I named earlier surprised me a lot. And I hope it'll surprise you. Maybe not. I don't know. But the number 1 on the list of 2015 vaulted pop sets is Friends. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Friends? I mean, I loved Friends, you know, back in the day, and my kids are starting to watch it on. God, I forgot. I think Netflix had it on for a while, or Hulu, one of them, and they were watching it all the time. And they're like, "Hey, did you ever hear of the show Friends?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I watched it the first time around when it was brand new. So, but yeah, I was really surprised. But Friends come in at, we've got Ross at $75. Then we got Chandler Bing. Oh my God, Chandler Bing at $75. Then we got Phoebe at $85. And then the one that puts them over the edge to destroy everybody was the Rachel Green, $140. This $140, this was just a plain standard one you could have got anywhere, like I said, and now it's worth $140. And I just know I'm going to kick myself because right now in the stores, there's like 1 million of the Office Funko Pops everywhere. I mean, everywhere you look. And there's some that are, I see them in every store, and I'm like, I'll get them in a little bit. I'll get them in a little bit. And I know 5 years from now, one of these damn Office Pops are going to be worth $100 some. And I'm going to be like, oh my God, I could have got it for $8.99 or $10. So I'm going to try and do exact science on this and see if I can brew something up, a formula to fry in. I don't know. I'm just making crap up now. But it was fun doing the research because it's easy to look at stuff and be like, oh, 2015, this was the most expensive pop from there because it was San Diego Comic-Con, only like 3,000 were made or 1,500 were made. I think it's kind of more fun when you see these standard ones that were staring you right in the face while you had your groceries in your Walmart cart and you thought, nah, I'll get it tomorrow. And you never did, and now it's worth money. So to recap, number one was Friends at $375. Number two was Fifth Element at $316. 3 was Vikings at $232. 4 was The Matrix at $199. And number 5 was The Munsters at $193. And I was really surprised that the Rocky Horror Picture Show didn't. They just missed it. Them and The Big Trouble in Little China. X-Files, which was huge back in the day. Excuse me, I thought it would have been higher, but it was like almost near like number 9 out of the 10. So I was very surprised. It was kind of cool doing this. I think I'm going to try and do this maybe once a month or once every other month. Now I'll do 2016. We'll do 2017. You know, maybe then I'll jump back 10 years and see if those are even worth more now, you know. So I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something. Don't overlook those standard pops in the store that you might be on clearance. They might be worth something 5 years from now once they're vaulted. But if you like this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, like I always say, thank you. You guys are awesome. Love the support. If you want to be notified, just ring this bell here and you'll be notified. And like I always say, if you don't want to be notified, that's cool too because we drop a video every Monday and Thursday like clockwork. So if you don't want to be notified, just know Monday and Thursdays new videos are coming. So thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time in the Pop Neighborhood. You have an awesome one. See you later, guys. Bye.